Good afternoon, Stitchers. How are you? This is Teresa, not a sampler stitcher. It is Thursday, April 16th. Sorry. Um, and I'm a couple days late, like usual, for, I don't, it's all running together. Anyway, um, today will be my pattern stash number 7. And I've got several leaflets this time. I didn't do a book. Partly because I didn't quite get to it in I didn't take the pictures till Monday. But also because, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and I've got 2 kits. Ended up 7, nope. It ends up, I think, it's, yeah. So we've got, sorry, guys. So we've got 9 leaflets and 2 kits. And, that will be today's deal. And I gotta pause this a minute. Okay. Sorry, work's just been kind of irritating, and the puppies have been full of piss and vinegar, and we're supposed to get 5 to 9 inches of snow tonight. So I'm seriously hoping. We're supposed to start at 4, and there's a little tiny bit coming down. It's not even good sized snowflakes. It's like that little tiny stuff. So I'd be happy if it did this until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Because if it's bad come morning, I'll take 2 hours of sick pay. I'm not driving on the road. Not until it's bad enough when it gets slushy and icy. Now it's even worse because there's so little traffic. Because, yeah, you know why. So, yeah. I may end up going in 2 hours late tomorrow. Guess what? I don't care. If I had the vacation time, I wouldn't go in tomorrow. But I'm trying to hold enough time to take the day before and the day after Memorial Weekend so that I can hopefully get some things framed out of my, wherever it went. It's back here somewhere. Oh, way over there. Way over there. A lot of the stuff that I showed on my very first Flosstube. So, anyway, alright, sorry. So, we have Animal Shelf, which is a kit by Sunset in 2000. And it's one that I had seen, I suppose, probably in 2000 and wanted it and couldn't get it at that point and found it somewhere, probably eBay or something, for a pretty good price. And then we have Antique Transportation by Leisure Arts. That's a 1980. Art Show, which is a color charts. That was a 1990. Alma Lynn, A to Z Baby Alphabets and Borders, a Jeanette Cruz design, 2002. Yep, I'm reading off the list. Cross Stitch Designs for Baby Bibs, 1988. A Baby is Love, Leisure Arts, 1998. A Baby's Touch, which is a Jan Lynn, 2009. Sorry. I showed you that one that I don't think I showed you the pictures because it had the kids' names on it, but that's the one I've done 3 times now. And I'll probably do it more. But I had done it for 2. One's a ex-co-worker, and then one was a co-worker's daughter, and they both had preemies, 22-week gestation, and they've both just grown like weeds. It's beautiful, but my ex-coworker, because she left, their house went up in flames last fall, so I redid it for her, and I gotta get it framed and get it to her. It's been way too long since I got it done. It's just, it gets cold and I don't go outside, so, you know. Anyway, bath time puppies, which was, ooh, I don't have a year on that one. I guess I couldn't find a year. It's Custom Crafts. Beloved Sweats, Leisure Arts, 1987. Beloved Sweats Again, another Leisure Arts, 1991. The Bear Book, 1984. That's the one that I did the... I haven't actually stitched any of those. There were a couple that were done in that box I had bought, and then the bear that was dressed up like a clown, I finished, I think it was the bottom of his paw and maybe part of a leg, because she'd gotten everything else done, so I just finished it up. There's a couple in there I'd like to do, but I don't have any little kids, and haven't been blessed to be a grandparent yet, so I'm, you know, and my nieces and nephews don't have little ones, so I'm sorry. I have been yawning all day. I don't know why. It's the weather. It's gray and yucky, and I want sunshine. So anyway, now I went back and rewatched pretty much all of my videos last weekend because I had not kept very good notes and I wanted to keep track of what I was doing. And I noticed that my pattern stash number 2 was seriously screwed up. The music played over me talking for like the first I don't know how many minutes, and so I went in and I deleted that one and I attempted to redo it, and I noticed that I think I had tried to put the birds on it, and I noticed they were chirping while I was talking. Luckily they were quiet enough that I could hear me. So if you watch it again, I apologize. I don't think I'm ever going to get really good at this editing thing. I am going to attempt to put bird songs on the video part of, or the picture part of this video. Hopefully it'll work. It may be so quiet that you don't hear it. That was part of my problem when I was editing. I couldn't hear the birds, so I didn't realize that it had come across. And then again, it might be that no matter where I tell it to put the birds, it's just going to do it throughout the whole thing. I don't know. This is frustrating, but I hate to just leave you sit there with no music or anything. So, if this one totally goes south again, let me know if you would rather me try and keep attempting to get something on the pictures. I was hoping to use my stimulus check to get a couple things, but at this point it's put away to pay my house payment for the next 3 months. I still have my job. The problem is I lost some other income, and that hurt, and it hurt a lot. So when this is all over, I'm probably going to go look for a different job. It won't necessarily be that I could make more per hour, but I would be more willing to work more hours somewhere else. if I go back to full-time where I'm at, it also means I'm stuck with overtime, which is 5 a.m. start, and I can't. Okay, yes, I can. I can get up at 3:30 in the morning to be there by 5. I don't want to, because then it's going to be a matter of coming home and being so wiped out I can't do anything. Where I work, there's no air conditioning. It's a big tin building. It's a warehouse, which means you're gonna, anybody that's worked in that, it doesn't matter how hard you work, you're exhausted. And I'm done with that, and I'm pretty much just done. So once this whole craziness is done, I'm most likely going to be looking for another job, which I'm I'm kind of looking forward to, but not so much. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. I hope that maybe you'll find something that you've been looking for, or or find something that you really like. Uh, I will try really hard this time to remember to put in the description box if I could find it anywhere. Um, I think I kind of goofed and didn't do that the last couple videos. I don't know. With all this going on and the kid not being in school, it's got me. It's not that my life's changed that much, because I still only go to the store when I have to, and I come home and I stay home. And that's my thing. I'm not a big going out and doing things person. But I go through this every summer when he's not in school and I'm driving back and forth by myself and stuff. I lose track of days. I'll get to work and it's like, okay, what day is it? And I'm sure my coworkers think I'm nuts, but without his Monday through Friday thing, it just, and I got to get better at that, because well, hopefully he'll be going back to school. Not as a senior. Last I understood from our governor, seniors, whether you have all your credits or not, will graduate this year. I thought today that they were supposed to, or she was supposed to make a decision on the schooling, whether they were going to have to do a mandatory, online learning type thing, or if it was all going to be voluntary. I know that one of his teachers called last night before, and was telling him that there's the last project of the year, the big one or whatever, he could go in and do it on the computer, because he still has his notebook that he was given when school started, because he brought it home that Friday and never went back. So he has it and he can get on there, but it's not mandatory, so truthfully the chances he'll do it probably slim to none. I'm hoping he will, because the teacher was like, oh, I'd really like you to do that. But no, I don't know. I don't think he will. It's something that he does not see a learning advantage from. If he finds something that, oh yeah, I could learn something from this and I want to learn it, he'd go at it big time. But, he looked at me the other day, he's like, high school's the same thing over and over and over again. And he says, why do we even do high school? And it's like, well, because the law says you have to. But I get what he's saying, because a lot of it is. He took almost all of his hard classes, except for U.S. government, in his, first and second year of high school. So this year, short of U.S. government, I think is the only, I think that's the only actual core class that he has. The rest of it's either study halls or, well, he also has the what's it called, work to school or something like that, where he was going into one of our local vets and working for a couple hours every day, and he misses that. He misses that a lot. And I haven't gotten him to do any more stitching, so we'll see if he's gonna do any more. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go. I hope everybody's been safe and well, and I will be back on Tuesday with a Stitchy update, which is going to be very pathetic because, truthfully, the only thing I've worked on is the birds in the nest. Maybe I'll have it done. I'm down to the point of doing the nest, and I got about, probably a third of it done. So I might actually get that done this weekend. And I don't know. I need to sit down and make grime guards, and I'm not. I can make the project bags because I've made them. Something like a grime guard is going to take extra time because I have to figure it out in my head and do it. And I don't want to sit and sew all day one day, and that's what's going to end up happening. It's probably going to take me most of a day just to figure out how to do it. And I know the basics of how to do it, but if I'm gonna make them, I need one for my heaven and earth, which is, the scroll rods on that sucker's 34 inches wide, and Gettysburg, which is probably 20-inch, and then my sunflowers seriously need one. So if I'm going to do it, I need to just sit down and do them all. So anyway, you guys have a great time, great day, week, the whole 9 yards. Thank you for stopping by and watching my video. And I know I don't say this enough. Thank you for subscribing. I'm finally over 50 subscribers. I thought about doing a giveaway, but I'm not exactly sure what to give away yet. So I'm going to wait and see if I can kind of come up with, because I thought about giving away a project bag. Or I could give away one of my pattern books, leaflets, whatever I have around that I'm not real interested in. But so much of mine is so old. I don't have a lot of the newer stuff, so I don't know. I haven't decided yet. If you've got any suggestions, holler. I'd love to read your comments. Thank you for showing up and checking me out. And I know this is just not a good one today, but my head's not real good right now. So take care, and I will talk to you soon.